So this thing is so outside of Marvel's comfort level from what they've done previously. You know, it's absolutely unlike everything that's existed so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Were you ever surprised during this process that they were willing to push the envelope so far to where they have, and kind of surprised that, like, I can't believe they're letting us make a movie like this?
No, it's, I keep hearing that, but I never thought that way, and I don't think anybody else on set ever did either, and I don't think James by any means ever thought that way. Just because I think we were all so confident, reading the script and working with James, I just think it just felt good, and I don't think we ever thought of ourselves as kind of the underdog or, that unknown entity that people keep describing us as.
Well, because Guardians of the Galaxy, even when it was first announced, people were kind of taken aback because it's a very small, very kind of niche property within Marvel. And not a lot of people know about it.
Right,
I mean,
right.
even now, people are still trying to play catch up. So does that kind of free you guys up to explore and do a lot of things? Because even within the film, there's a lot of liberties taken from the origin story and kind of it's its own thing. So, so how did you find that, I guess, in exploring Drax and kind of making him your own and putting your own creation into it?
I think that's what makes it makes it so cool is that it's fresh, it's interesting, it's fresh. People don't know they don't know what to expect. They're excited about it. At the same time, the challenge was that we were starting from scratch, man. Like I tried to find references on Drax because I wasn't sure how to play him at first. Couldn't find anything. Mm-hmm. So I really relied on the script and relied on really James. And he did. He had such a clear vision of what he wanted to do with the characters and the film. So he made it pretty easy. But I think, for me as a fan, which I am, I think that's what makes it really exciting because we are the unknown. And this is going to be all new, man. People love new stuff. Yeah.
What really struck me is that you're incredibly funny in this movie, which is a huge departure from, I guess, what people are used to or their perception of you. Because you're used to playing kind of the muscle or the henchman or the animal.
Right.
And here you kind of get to show this side that people really, I think, are going to be surprised by. I was surprised by it. I mean, I know you've talked in the past about how people view you. Have you found it a struggle, I guess, to be able to branch out and say, like, hey, I'm more than just this. There's a whole lot of other personality to me.
Yeah, well, I think, and that's been the challenging thing, breaking into Hollywood, I think, is people, already had this perception of me from WWE, and it's really just, it's not who I am. It's not who I am as a performer or as a person. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely the challenge part in getting roles, and hopefully this will, open a few doors and get people to look at me in a different light.
WWE is obviously lingering always, especially with you making the return. Are there plans kind of, I guess, in motion or an idea kind of already set as far as when or how you would come back post Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, and but it's one of those things where I want to come back. I mean, I love wrestling. I always tell people I don't feel like my career in WWE is over by any means. And at the end of the day, I love it. So hopefully they'll find a creative spot for me that will actually work. And I'll go back and do some more wrestling because I do love it, and I love the WWE Universe, and I love that kind of immediate feedback from the live audience. I love it.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. It's good meeting you.